Welcome back. If you guys didn't watch the last video, we have $500, a Pokemon collection, and we're going to see how much money we can make in 1 year selling Pokemon cards, going to thrift stores, buying stuff, selling stuff, re-buying Pokemon. We're going to see what happens, all right? So today's video, I wanted to show you guys what cards I have in my collection. It's not a lot. I do have some sealed product. I do have a closet downstairs that I haven't got into. I'm sure I have some sort of cards in there too. When I find those cards, I'll show you guys those cards, and everything's going to be pretty transparent. I'm going to tell you guys how much I've made, how much I've lost on a lot of things. It's going to be a fun year. So hopefully you guys take this journey. But let's go ahead and see what Pokemon this beginner has. So the first thing that we're going to look at is we're going to look at some of the PSA cards. There is a that PSA card is a first edition Brock's Golem back there. It's a PSA 9. That card's not for sale. That's my, as you guys can tell, I love me some golems. But I do have some PSA cards. The Mewtwo's are not going to be for sale just because, and I know it's hard to see some of these cards because they're all in this, and maybe one of these days I'll get them out so you guys can see them. But the Mewtwo's are not for sale because my son loves Mewtwo, and you know, I want him to enjoy those Mewtwo cards. There's a good card right there. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell that guy though, because there's a big backstory to that, and I'll let you guys know to that. But there's a little Pikachu right there, PSA 8. That's an old school Pikachu. This is not a regular Hitmonchan. This is actually a promo. It's a best of games promo, so it's actually like, you can't really see it, but it sparkles everywhere. And then that card's going to be up for sale. It's a first edition, not first edition, a PSA 10 Mega Blastoise. It's pretty cool. We got a Pikachu. That's a PSA 10 back there. Mewtwo, my son's. I love this card. I really do. This is like a super, super cool card, that Charizard. I got a Shadowless Gyarados 5.5 CGC. My wife got that for me, so that's not for sale. This card was broken when I got it. The back was broken, so I don't know what to do with that one. I got that for like $5. But I do have a PSA 8 first edition Shadowless Machamp right there. That's pretty cool. So this is kind of my PSA cards, right? Most of these cards are all going to be for sale. So some of my sealed stuff here, the Pokeball's not sealed, but I do have some Champions Path ETBs. I got 3 Champions Path ETBs. I also have a trading card, like, I don't know, it's a Charizard deck. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I do have this guy, and this guy will be sold also. This guy will be listed. It's got some holes in it, like some tears in the plastic, but it is sealed. This, I was looking it up the other day. That surprisingly is pretty expensive. It's like almost $200. I don't know why, but... And I do have a booster box. I do have a Vivid Voltage booster box. So that's kind of my my sealed product game. You know, it's not bad, but let's go ahead and go into the single cards. All right, let's go into some single cards. So you'll have to apologize with my camera work. We're new at this, so I'll put out some cards so you guys can see them. But this card right here, man, like, I'll probably get this graded, but I'm a Golem fan. I love Golems. So this guy probably won't be sold just because it's a Golem, man. It's so sick. And you guys can leave in the comments, what do you guys think some of these cards are worth also? I do have a Moltres alternate art. Actually, I got 2 of them because I love that card. But that card will be up for sale. I got I love this card too. It's a golden, like, Dragonite. I'll go through these a little bit faster. We got the Mega Charizard here. Actually, I'm going to two-hand this so you guys can see it a little bit better. We got the Rayquaza, and some of these guys I don't know their names, but because, like, the older ones I do, but these are, like, with some amazing rares. If there's anything that, like, comes out and you're like, ooh, that card's pretty good, leave it in the comments so I kind of know. This Golem, it's a regional championships Golem, so you know, we got to keep that. But then we got like some like little ones like this card. This card's not worth much. Amazing rares, I just thought were really cool. Non-holographic Kabutops I thought was cool. Another one of these. This was a Vivid Voltage one. I don't think these are worth too much. But I do have some top loader cards too. Don't know, like I said, I don't know what values for most of this stuff is. To be honest, I don't pay attention to it. I will start to pay attention to it now that I'm going to be starting to sell a lot of cards and things, but I just didn't. Never really kept track, so I'll go through these kind of quick so you guys can kind of see. And you know, I thought this Pikachu was kind of cool. I don't know what that's from, but little Blastoise. So those are some of my singles, but let's get into the folders. All right, so this first folder, anything in here is going to be up for sale. And if you guys see something that I should probably grade, let me know also. But we're just going to go through this. It's going to be a little harder to see some of these, but I just want to kind of go through them. I definitely want to get these two graded. It's the Dragon Air and the War Turtle from that 151. I just think it's super cool. And these are just some like comments. Well, we do got the Darkness Ablaze Charizard right there. These are just some common cards right here. We'll go through all these. These aren't anything, but we do got some other cards here. Like I said, you guys can pause it and examine it a little bit more if you guys are like, Looney, that one right there. We do got some older ones, like that one's pretty cool, but most of these are in really good condition. Some of them aren't in the greatest. I think that Charizard and Rayquaza is pretty cool. This is like an older card too. I love that Venusaur right there. Some cool stuff. I don't know if it's like common stuff. I put all the shinies in here too, those little shiny ones. Little shiny ones are cool. I got them some Pikachus, you know. Surprisingly, the Pikachus, everybody loves the Pikachus, you know. We got a Dragonite right there. Those Dragonites are cool. And then, you know, that's kind of that first folder. Let's get into the second folder. This folder's mine. I don't really want to sell any of these cards because, you know, they're the old cards, okay? Now, I do know at some time if I want to make money, I'm going to have to sell some stuff, but these cards, these are mine. I put this collection together. We got a first edition Shadowless right there. You'll see a lot of first edition cards in here also. The first edition Pikachu, first edition Ekans, Spearow. We got some first edition cards in here too. Most of the cards that are supposed to be holographic are holographic. I do have a Shadowless Alakazam here too. You guys will see. So let's keep it moving. But so this, I know this isn't the original Jungle Fossil base. But the Doug Trio and the Team Rocket, just I thought it was cool busting out of the ground and stuff, you know. But we got some first editions here. I apologize if you can't see everything, you know. But let's go ahead and there's the Shadowless Alakazam up there, the hardcore Golem right there. I got a first edition Geodude, but I don't got a first edition Golem of that one. But yeah, man, I love these cards. I really do. I can't. Like there's the Gengar right there, the old school Gengar. These cards, like I said, I don't want to get graded. I love them in a folder. I love to be able to just to go through them and see them. First edition Hitmonlee right there. You will see some cards doubled up. I have duplicates of some of them, and I just wanted that card in front. You know, I love the Rhyhorn. The Rhyhorn's one of my favorite cards. The Rhyhorn and the Rhydon. I used to battle with those back in the day. Oh, man, look at this. The Magmar Shadowless right there looks pretty cool. The all the Eevees and stuff. Oh, they look cool. I love the Pinsir. The Pinsir's man, we can be here for days talking about cards, and maybe we will one of these days. But there's the first 151 with that. Now, these next ones, let me know. What do you guys think? So these are my duplicates. These are my either my trading or selling. I wouldn't mind selling and I wouldn't mind trading some of these. I don't know how much all these are valued though. Some of them are better than others, right? Condition wise and things like that. This Eevee's got a little mark right here. That's, you know, I think that Eevee's pretty good as a promo, but it does have a little mark. But I'm guessing for singles and stuff, if anybody's looking for a folder collection, I guess some of these would be pretty cool. You know, we got all that Dark Machamp goes hard right there. That's a holographic Snorlax right there. As you can see, we got a lot of Dark Weezings and Dark Arbok in there. This Bulbasaur I put in there because it was a e-reader card. Any of the e-reader cards I kind of like to put in, you know, like that card right there is cool too. But you know, those are some of my cards. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think I'm starting with? Um, all the sealed stuff, most of the PSA cards. I got a lot of cards that I can either get graded, I can sell singles. I think we're working with an okay start, $500, and what you guys saw behind me and all the other clips. I do, like I said, I do have a closet with some stuff in there, and I don't remember what's in there, but I'll make sure to show you guys. But you know, this is why I'm selling stuff right here. Because one day maybe I want some more, and you know, the newer stuff, it's cool, but I love the older stuff. The older stuff is what really and I'm not a super crazy collector. Like I need like some Pikachu illustrators. That if you handed me two cards, not value wise, just gave me a first edition Charizard or a Pikachu illustrator, I'm taking the first edition Charizard all day. I don't care about the Pikachu illustrator card. I know some people are like, what? It's worth a lot of money, but it's not something I grew up with. You know, these guys right here, this is kind of what I grew up with, and that's what you know, that's where I want to be. So leave it in the comments. What do you guys think? Next video, we're gonna give you guys the plan. I'm gonna share what my ideas are and how I'm gonna approach things. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys subscribe. Go check out the other videos if you guys haven't. I got a lot of skateboarding, World of Warcraft stuff on this channel, but we're going to be getting a lot of Pikachu and Pokemon stuff going on too. So we're going to skateboard, we're going to Pokemon, we're going to video game. It's going to be a fun year. We're going to see how much we can make. Me and Golem right here, we're going to see if we can travel the world, you know. Well, probably not travel the world. Maybe go to the next city over, you know. I'm just kidding. If there's some Pokemon cards that I can acquire that maybe help in my journey of selling Pokemon cards, we definitely will. But that will be in the next video. All right, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. And we'll talk with you guys again soon.